Have you been? I got a beach chair waiting for you. It's the Tyler Glenn Show, the show about food and fun places in the mayhem of life. It's a thirsty Thursday and lots to get to this morning, and most of it has to do with the weather to start the show. Shania Twain's crew in a bus accident. Thankfully, everybody is okay. 2 were held in a Regina hospital overnight for observation, and we've got the latest on that coming up in just a bit. But closer to home, we do have some kids that won't be going to school today. Another slew of bus cancellations. Welcome to the Beach Bunker. Thirsty Thursday is underway. Also, two-tier healthcare comes to Canada. You heard it here first. And thank you, Amazon Prime. This is not being covered by anybody, but you'll hear the announcement was made yesterday, and you will hear it here first. We'll talk about that. That's coming up later on in the show. Also, the top 10 popular foods that aren't what you think they are. Rather surprising. Also rather surprising is the type of coffee you are, depending on your zodiac sign. So, okay, sock that away. I am a Scorpio, Cancer. That will determine the type of coffee that you enjoy, according to experts. Forget eggnog. Eggo-nog is back. Eggo-nog. Lego my ego. Eggo-nog. And fighting over movies we watch. We're going to talk about that because, you sit down, you're like, so what do you want to watch? I want to watch the Hallmark Channel. I want to watch football. I think we're going to different televisions. I think this is not going to work as well as it should. And anyway, we're going to talk about that because that's in the news this morning as well. We'll get to Shania in just a bit, but first we're going to take a look outside because we got snow last night. Look at that, 2:83. Oh, they cleaned it up. Oh, we didn't have a chance to even look at it. They refreshed it. They refreshed the camera to 2:83. It was completely white when I came into the studio this morning. Well done. It's refreshed. This is the latest shot of southern Manitoba as we take a look outside for your Thirsty Thursday. A system moving through the area, bringing with it wet snow and making driving very slippery. This could be the worst of it today. Rolling River School Division, and we did get word that another one just is not running their buses as well. Park West, buses canceled. Schools are open, though. So Rolling River and Park West won't be running their buses today, just too slippery. And let's be honest, all of us are just a little bit jittery after news yesterday that Shania Twain's crew left the highway, the Trans-Canada Highway, in Saskatchewan due to icy road conditions. The bus took a tumble, 13 people trapped inside, and emergency crews had to smash the windows to get them out. It was quite the ordeal, but thankfully everybody is okay, and so okay actually that word has it this morning that the show tonight in Saskatoon will go on. It's going to be an interesting entrance on the stage for Shania tonight. I can only imagine how she's feeling. You know, when you hear of a band, a rock band, a country band, any kind of band in a bus on an icy highway, we've all seen that movie. We've heard that story before. Just ask Reba McEntire. Scary moments yesterday. So let's be careful. Slow it down. Sharon wanted to know, are there any closures so far? Manitoba 511, the latest report there is no closures at this point in time. But that could change, and we are constantly monitoring the situation. And you know what? We'll let you look at it too. Here you go. Let's zoom in a little bit. Where are things really bad? We've got visibility issues to the south. We've got some fog south of Brandon, a little bit of fog and visibility problems in the immediate Brandon area. But to the north, not so much visibility as it is just slippery conditions at this point in time. But unlike yesterday where it was easy, well, not easy, but better driving east, basically it affects everyone today. So if you are headed into Winnipeg, give yourself lots of extra time to get to where you're going today. So visibility issues and slippery to the south and just slippery to the north. But again, we do have Rolling River and Park West buses that aren't running, and I will continue to monitor that, and I appreciate when you do too, because parents are getting the call. They will get the call that that buses won't be running, and I appreciate when you share that information with me. Okay, let's take a look. Now, here's the good news. Okay, whoa. We just got to stop for a second because I have some phenomenal news. Let's just go back to what it looks like, how crappy it looks outside. Ugh, gross. Gross roads, gross sky. It's just gross. That's the weather word this morning, gross. But oh, wow. That's the weather word tomorrow, boys and girls. Because look at this. We have a heat wave coming. So once we get through today, and it should end after lunch today, the dreary cloud will stay with us probably until tomorrow sometime. But then, holy cow. Oh my God, get the barbecue out, get some steaks marinating, get the lawn chairs back out, turn the sprinklers on, fill the pool, fill the swimming pool. The heat is coming back. The heat is coming back. The heat is on. It's on the street. It's coming back. Oh, yeah, it's going to melt all the snow. Make sure those gutters are down. My gutters are like gutters up, ready for the snow. We're ready for winter, air conditioner covered. Let's go. And then Mother Nature's like, no. I think I'm going to give you just one more week of amazing temperatures just to throw you a curveball. You bad boy. 9 degrees on Tuesday. Holy cow. This is going to be great. So I know we got a lot of walkers that are sun seekers, and they've been putting spikes on their shoes. They've been waddling as opposed to walking lately. That is about to change. Oh, Paul, I'm excited. You know what? You can't beat a November forecast and +9. Are you kidding me? This is amazing. This is going to be great. So, short-term pain, long-term gain. We'll get through today. Slippery conditions this morning. But on the other side of this, oh, man, we got some great stuff. Okay, Shania update coming up in a second. First, let's welcome everybody into chat. Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard. It's a Thirsty Thursday. Welcome to a Thirsty Thursday on the Tyler Glenn Show. Thank you for being here. These are the people in our neighborhood. The people that we meet each day. Thank you for being here, guys. Tasha and Sharon. Nice to see Sharon in early this morning. Sharon Peace 24. Oh, yes. Then Lindy comes in to join the fun and talk about Shania. Obviously, some concern about the Canadian songstress. It was disappointing how many online platforms were like, Shania Twain bus crash. And then like a picture that wasn't even associated with the bus crash. It's just like, Clickbait. Yes, there was a crash. Shania wasn't part of it. Everybody is okay. And then we do have the pictures of the actual bus. And again, it really looks bad because emergency crews had to smash the windows to get at the people and get them evacuated off it. Anyway, more on that coming up. Who else do we have in chat this morning as I scroll down here? Just give me a second. Letting everybody know that road update is coming. Paul jumps in. Paul, nice to see you this morning. Your beach chair is here. Karen is here as well this morning. And Quentin, welcome. Welcome aboard. Nice to see you. Welcome. Mavis is here from Minnedosa. And Cindy is here with her coffee in hand. Good morning to you, Cindy. Welcome. Thursday, welcome to the Beach Bunker. Zumba Bernice is here and Misbehavin' is here. And Sharon, good luck traveling that number one. Her husband is around McGregor on his way to Winnipeg. He's wondering if the highways are closed. That is not a good sign. They aren't closed, as we were showing you on the 511 map, at least not at this point, but he's at McGregor. Things should improve as he continues on to Winnipeg. But he's wondering if the highways are closed. That is not good. He's going 50. So, again, slow her down. She's going to be a slow go on the highways today, gang, okay? Who else do we have? KDon78, good morning. It's nice to see you this morning. And Trev Webb is here, too. Go Bombers, getting closer. Looks like that game day forecast is still holding, Trev. It's still holding, fingers crossed. Nick Adams is here as well. Good morning to you, Nick. It's nice to see you. Cheryl is here, coffee in hand, ready to go, ready to rock and roll. And who else do we got this morning in chat saying good morning? Molly is here. Hey, nice to see you, Molly. Welcome. And Ryan is here. Told you there were going to be hot spots. Ryan, you lied to me. You said, Ryan, nice to see you, by the way. Welcome. But you did lie. You said, Tyler, the snow is here to stay. You're trying to make me cry, weren't you, Ryan? Didn't work. In fact, it was the opposite. We're going to have a second summer, buddy. Pool party on Tuesday. Pool party! Woo! Laurie, good morning, Laurie. Happy Thirsty Thursday to you, Laurie. Have an amazing day. Nice to see you in chat this morning. Oh, my God. And Sharon says her husband drives for a living. So not only is he asking if the Trans-Canada is closed, he's doing 50, and he drives professionally. That means that we have got her take her. You got this double time today on the highway. Justin McCarty. Nice to see you, Justin. Good morning. Have an awesome Thirsty Thursday. Pull out the Mr. Turtle pool, says Trev. Oh, yeah. Oh, +9. It's going to be great. Shorts back on. Well, they never really left. But now I'm not going to get looks. I was in the bank yesterday, and I had my flip-flops on. I am sockless completely. I just put pants on to go to the bank and ran into some people, and they're like, what's with the flip-flops? I'm like, hey, look, I mean, come on. There's not a foot of snow yet. And, you know, for the amount of time I'm out of the house, flip-flops. See, I kept the flip-flops on, and the warm weather is coming, +9 next week. Woo! Misbehaving says the snow is awful. Bring on summer. Yeah. Oh, I'm reading that wrong. Oh. Derek is here. Good morning, Derek. What is with you and the pickles? Come on, Derek. You haven't lived. It is chicken sandwich day today, and Derek says pickles should be nowhere near a chicken sandwich. And listen, pal, I agree with you. See? Oh, no. Anyway, our welcome is done. Derek, come on now. I used to think like you until I had my first chicken sandwich with pickles on it. And it wasn't until I bit into it and went, this is delicious. And I looked, I'm like, what is this? There's pickles on my chicken sandwich. And it was one of those moments, you know, where you got those weird food combinations you never think. I always thought like chicken burgers. First off, they quit calling them chicken burgers. They're chicken sandwiches, right? Secondly, what used to be called the chicken burger used to have like some kind of mayo concoction. In fact, a lot of the chicken burgers just had mayo on them. Mayo was the star of the show. And then I had one with pickles. And my world changed. It's pretty crazy. I found a pickle in my chicken sandwich moment, which is a lot better than finding a pickle in other places moment. That's the only place you want to find a pickle. Hey, whoa, hey, ho, I don't want to, no, on the pickle. No, hold the pickle. Okay, just briefly, okay, rollover, Shania Twain, this is the latest. 2 in hospital held for observation, but these pictures, they don't look good. They caused a lot of concern yesterday. A lot of people worried, and of course, questions involving the Thursday show. But again, word has it that the show will go on tonight in Saskatoon. This is the site near Wolseley. I don't know why there's like lumber in front of the bus, but this was taken by CBC Regina and shows the crash site. So left the highway and likely rolled over. It looks like it rolled over. And so emergency crews had to smash the windows open and get in there to get everybody out. Everybody was taken to hospital. 13 people on board. Shania was not on board this bus. And, it wasn't just the bus that left the road. There was semis leaving the road. I mean, the road now looks good, but this was Wednesday morning. And so the mornings, like this morning, just a reminder, take her cool on the road. Things are slippery. And everybody is okay. Everybody is okay. All right, so... okay, that's the footage of the bus. Here is the latest report from Global now.
Kilometers east of Wolseley at 7 a.m. Both the Wolseley Fire Department and the Grenfell Fire Department responded to the incident on Highway 1. The double-decker bus is from Beat the Street Incorporated in Tennessee, which Canadian press says was transporting a road crew for country star Shania Twain, who has a concert in Saskatoon on Thursday. It was heading westbound when the bus began to slide out of control and rolled into the ditch.
We opened all the emergency hatches on the top of the bus.
This is Dwayne Stone.
And then just tried to...
Grenfell Fire Department.
Everyone was, and slowly we had to remove material to get at people because they were completely trapped.
It would be topsy-turvy, like being in a washing machine.
We're in the bus, and that's the count we did before everybody left in the ambulances to Indian Head Hospital.
Stone said he doesn't believe anyone was severely hurt.
There was broken bones, as far as I know, and cuts. Probably lots of bruising in that, but we never heard of any life-threatening injuries.
This rollover is one of several incidents that happened on Saskatchewan highways due to poor road conditions. Catherine Ludwig, Global News.
Hey, thank you, Catherine. And so again, it looks like the show will go on tonight in Saskatoon, and that is obviously good news for fans, but I can't imagine what it's going to be like for Shania to just walk out on the stage. How will the show begin? All eyes will be on Saskatoon tonight when she takes the stage because, let's face it, they're very, very lucky. And it would have been like being in a washing machine. You know, that bus is going thump, 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 thump into the ditch, and they've got gear and God knows what, costumes and props and everything for the show falling on them. And not to mention people across the aisle from you end up on your lap or end up on your neck. Can you imagine sitting next to me on a bus and then the bus rolls? Oh, yours is going to become a pancake real quick. Are you okay under there? Hello? I'm sorry. What stinks? What stinks like moldy bologna and toes? Oh, that's just me. I didn't have deodorant on today, and we've just been on a bus rollover. Are you okay? I must be okay. My sense of smell. You smell like garbage, man. Hot garbage. Yeah, she wasn't on the bus. I bet you there was some coffee spilled, says Trev. You think? I think there was some pants peed, coffee spilled. Yeah, and I think there's there's been some, I don't know if they're going to get that bus back on the road anytime soon. While Shania might be in Saskatoon tonight, I don't think the bus is going to be in Saskatoon tonight. Anyway, just so grateful that everybody is okay. Some broken bones will heal, and scrapes will heal. Gosh, if we lost anybody, it would have been just a complete, we've had, as soon as you hear bus crash, Saskatchewan, not good. It does not. Anyway, we'll move along, and again, we'll update your highways in just a second. I'll also do a quick check on school cancellations. Again, Rolling River and Park West buses are not running today. The backyard on Aberdeen is got some beautiful dainty trays, by the way. Ida is putting together some amazing dainty trays so you don't have to do any baking. And the thing about dainty trays is that a good dainty tray has got to have a huge assortment of goodies. But with the cost of all the baking supplies, if you want to make like 12 different varieties of dainties, it's going to cost you a lot, not to mention the time that is invested in putting together a dainty tray. So she's going to take care of that for you with her dainty trays. Beautiful assortment of all your favorites starting at $60. So give them a call. Backyard on Aberdeen and Ida's Catering. And of course, the Backyard on Aberdeen is a great spot for Christmas parties. They're booking up fast, up to 150 guests. Great Christmas meals. They'll accommodate any special food requests. And of course, hot cider and hot chocolate complimentary as part of your festive experience. The Backyard on Aberdeen, Ida's Catering at 1624 13th Street. Easy order pickup, and of course, that's where the Backyard on Aberdeen is. And Ida's Catering. Get your dainty trays while you can. They'll take orders right up until Christmas, too, by the way. Tim Hortons of Western Manitoba. Tonight is the last night for the hockey card trading nights. They're doing that at the Tim Hortons on 18th Street. They had the Wheat Kings last time. There's prizes. There's giveaways. There's samples. They're always so popular. But the sad thing is this is the last Tim Hortons hockey card trading night of the fall season. And that'll go tonight again at the Tim Hortons on 18th and in Maine, at the main location in Dauphin. And a reminder that the Smile Cookies return next week. 100% of the proceeds of the Holiday Smile Cookie campaign going to charity, including Tim Hortons camps. But in Brandon, it's the Westman Volt Hockey Club helping people with intellectual and mobility disabilities, giving them an opportunity to play hockey. In Verdon, it's Golter School Tech upgrades. In Dauphin, the Dauphin Community Foundation. In Neepawa, the Beautiful Plains Community Foundation. And in Moosomin, it's the Moosomin Family Resource Center. NHL Hockey Cards Trading Night, I mentioned that. And Christmas cookies return next week. So check it out. Tim Hortons, 10 locations in Western Manitoba, in Brandon, Verdon, Neepawa, Dauphin, and Moosomin, Saskatchewan. All right. Well, thank you, Paul. I appreciate the update here. Looks like we've got a new school update. I haven't even had a chance to preview this. So we've got Park West, Rolling River, Mountain View, no buses. This is Gimli. Boy, this is a big update. So who is our area? Park West and Rolling River, Mountain View, I think, is in our areas too. The other areas are on the other side of the province, but valuable information nevertheless. And thank you, Paul, for sharing that information. I'm sure that we'll likely hear from another division or two before 8 o'clock this morning because they're just kind of making that decision on whether or not it's a good idea to have buses on the road this morning. Let's take a look at Manitoba 511. I'm scared they're going to cancel a road while I'm blabbing away here. Or cancel a road, close a road. So let's just do a quick update here and see. Oh, look at this. Birch River's all nice. No snow up there. Still no closures, so that's good. You're going to get to where you need to go. But again, visibility issue south of the number one and slippery for everybody else. Mountain View is in the Dauphin area. Okay, thank you, Paul. I appreciate that. I really do. This is great. Misbehaving says, I don't understand road closures. We use the same roads as Park West, yet our buses are still running. Well, it involves administration, human beings. They have to make those decisions. And ultimately, till AI can make all the decisions for us, and we get the robots and the computers making the decisions instantaneously for us, you're going to have humans saying, no, it's fine. Oh, you know what I used to really love? You know what I used to really love is the days when I used to be on radio and I would say, hey, the driving conditions are really bad. You should probably slow it down. And, you know, those days I didn't have tools like this where I could just say, hey, we've got a little bit of ice and snow. Say, for example, taking a look at 16 and 10 right now. And I didn't have these tools, and so people would say, it's not bad. There's nothing out here. It's fine. Well, it was foreshadowing what happens on social media. Yesterday was a beautiful day, says Bart, as he walked in the cold and the snow and the cloud. And then when Tyler went outside, I don't like the cold and the snow. I think gray skies are bad. And I say it sucked yesterday. It was a brutal day. Sucked yesterday. And everyone's like, well, I don't know. I don't know who to believe. Was it Bart or is it Tyler? Well, that's because humans have this thing called opinions. And someone once said, opinions are like arseholes. Everyone's got one. And so until we get AI and computers to make those decisions, unfortunately, we are left to the devices of the humans. They have to make the decisions, and they're going to get it right, and they're going to get it wrong. And that's just the way it is. Ryan says it sucks because you had flip-flops on. No, it did not suck. I had flip-flops on, and I can take credit for the beautiful sunshine that's coming. Beautiful sunshine. This is okay. I can totally take this now. It'll be fine. Go slow, get to work, get home. You're going to wake up tomorrow, and we are going to have a beautiful Remembrance Day on Saturday. We're going to have a great football game. Bombers are going to beat BC. I'm going to get my barbecue going. We're going to have sunshine on the other side of this, and life is going to be awesome. Your socks got wet. No, I didn't have socks on. No way. There's no socks. Just my sandals. Can I get a sandal shot? No. I'll have to put that on later. I'll show you. You don't want to see that. We are going to take a quick beach break, but first I got to let you know that, hey, Amazon introduced a new thing for Prime members. Now, if you have been a part of this show for some time, you know that as a member of Amazon Prime, when you connect your Prime account to your Twitch account and hit subscribe, I know that's asking a lot, but yours truly gets $2 because Amazon Prime wants to make sure that you see value in that subscription. It's not just streaming TV services. You get this show ad-free when you hit subscribe after connecting your account. And yesterday, they introduced healthcare. Now, I know this is aimed at the States, but it appears that Canadians will have access to this too, and it inadvertently creates two-tier healthcare in Canada under the radar, thanks to technology. More on that coming up in just a bit. What are we going to get with our Amazon Prime as far as healthcare? Well, you're going to find out. We're going to talk about that. Also, of course, we're the show about food, fun places, and the mayhem of life. We're going to talk about the 10 popular foods that aren't what you think and the type of coffee you are according to your zodiac sign. But first, we're going to take a beach break, and we're going to head out to, where are we going today? Here's our beach break today. We're going to Margarita Island. Doesn't that sound good? It's a Thirsty Thursday, so Margarita Island sounds good. Oh, it just went down. Come on now. Where's the Margarita Island that I had? Well, maybe we aren't going to Margarita Island. We'll call this Margarita Island, and I'll just lie to you. Oh, it's just as good. Well, call this Margarita Island. Why not? It's a margarita. It's a Thirsty Thursday. So let's go to the beach, shall we? Beach break. Back in a flash. Getting a coffee refill. More coming up. Okay, that is a beautiful live beach shot. Oh, look at the people. They got the blankets are on the sand, and they are good to go. We are going to trade in the sand for a little bit of snow. That's Playa de Troya in the Las Americas. I got to find out where that is. Hang on a second here. That is Santa Cruz in Spain. That was a beach shot of Spain. We'll do that again in half an hour. Nice shot there. A lot nicer than what we're seeing right now. And again, things are really slippery this morning. We do have some schools that aren't running buses. Again, thank you for the updates this morning. Rolling River School Division is not running buses today because things are just a little too slippery, and they're not alone. It's Rolling River School Division, Park West, and Mountain View on our side of the province. As Paul was sharing with us earlier, there are some on the east side as well, including Gimli, and it's affecting pretty much the entire province this morning as we get set for a thirsty Thursday. Taking a look at the latest conditions as far as your roads are concerned, let's take a look at the Manitoba 511 map. Make sure that there aren't any highways closed at this hour, and nothing is closed. But Trans-Canada Highway covered from Saskatchewan border to Austin. Things are marginally better after you hit Austin. If you're headed into Winnipeg, watch for visibility issues south of Brandon and just slippery conditions. Visibility is generally pretty good north of the Trans-Canada Highway. But south of the Trans-Canada, you're going to find some fog. Up in the Parkland region, Dolphins Highway to Grandview is covered. I've been basically St. Rose all the way to Grandview, and just some partial cover Roblin to Grandview. There's your update on roads. Here's how the temperature's looking this morning across North America. You know, we're all kind of in the same boat this morning. It's a cool morning over most of the continent, unless you are watching the show in the southeastern United States, where it's slightly warmer. And here's our wind chill. How cold is it really feeling? It's cold for most of us today across North America, and right now we're at -1. It feels like -15, and with a daytime high of 0 today and still clouds and precipitation moving through the area on the radar here, as long as it comes down in the blue, as you can see on the radar there, and not the green. The green, as you can see it on the radar, down into North Dakota, I can only imagine how slippery those roads are going to be, although they're probably putting some of that beet juice on the roads. Put beet juice on the roads, and then it just makes it nice and wet, and not much accumulates on the highway then. Cindy says it's quite windy out there this morning too, so be careful, all right? Okay, so Amazon has introduced something new. This is not an ad. This is not me thumping around a little bit. This is just me kind of snickering a little bit because healthcare is important to everybody. Healthcare is something that we all need, something that we all use, whether it's a quick doctor's visit, whether it's getting some quick advice. So apparently Amazon yesterday introduced a new healthcare benefit for Prime members for $9 a month. How awesome is this for our American friends? Because, you know, healthcare down there is super expensive. But at $9 a month, it's worth noting because there are times on this side of the border where you can't get in to see a doctor. I know so many people saying, Tyler, do you know of any doctors that are taking new patients? I can't get in to see a doctor. Amazon to the rescue. Here comes Amazon. Nationwide, on-demand, virtual care, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. The One Medical membership covers unlimited access to doctors, including video chats with licensed doctors within minutes in the Treat Me Now feature, which means Amazon members get fast care for cold and flu, skin issues, allergies, urinary tract infections, and more. Prime members who sign up for this new benefit can also schedule same and next day remote or in-person appointments at the primary care offices across the United States. This would be, obviously, if you are close to one of these medical centers. But the video care is what people are saying. The video care is pretty amazing because basically it's like a Zoom call, and all of a sudden There you go. Boom. There's a doctor on your screen. Hello, doctor. Now, obviously, they can't physically examine you, which is important if you've got something that they need to, I don't know, examine up close. But anyway, I thought I would mention this because I am going to investigate whether or not Canadians have access to this and to what extent, because, again, I know of a lot of people that are struggling to find doctors. And it's like, private enterprise to the rescue. Is there nothing Amazon can't do? Holy cow, they want to be in our lives 6 ways from Sunday, this company, I'll tell you. And does that essentially create two-tier healthcare in Canada for $9 a month? But it does give you 24/7 access to a medical professional. I find it rather interesting. Tasha says, our family doctor passed away this May, and I had him for 20 years. Now my whole family is on a waiting list. See? Well, unless you have one of those cameras that looks like scopes. Well, again, there's some things that they're not going to be able to do. But you know how many times there's a visit because you've got a cold or a flu or you're not feeling well and you have some medical questions. You just 24/7 access to a doctor. And Paul says there's thousands of people. So this is a really big problem. There's thousands of people waiting for doctors. And Amazon introduces this new type of healthcare. I'm going to get a hold of them today. I'll have more information for you tomorrow. And we'll see what the extent to this offer applies to Canadians, although I'm pretty sure it does. Although the whole kind of, hey, I'm going to pop in to see you means you have to cross the border to see an American doctor, and I don't know how that all works, but the video call thing is pretty cool. And, of course, we have in this country, we have like a phone system. It's Health Links, where you can pick up the phone and talk to like a nurse. I'm not sure if that's 24/7 or not, but we do have that. It's so something similar to that, but this is a video conference that is 24/7. Tasha says, I did a video call for my daughter one time, and it saved me an ER trip. And all she had was a fever and rash. That's fantastic. Paul says that he has a family member who is like 89 years old. Doctor moved, can't find a replacement. It's a big problem. So I'll get more details on that. I just wanted to make mention of that because there's a big announcement yesterday. Also, a big announcement yesterday was the end to the strike in Hollywood. How awesome is this? The strike is over. The actors now can get back to work. I wish we had done our John Doerr interview next week then. Remember how he was saying, I can't really talk about my previous work because technically we're still on strike. You're talking to a striking actor, he said. And what's cool is, as soon as that John Doerr interview aired, guess who I saw on television last night? I'm watching TV. It was an American channel, and John is doing like a GM ad. I'm like a serious cha-ching, bada bing. There's John walking. He's like, GM, get yourself a GM EV. And I'm like, holy crap, that's John Doerr. So they're going to get back to work after 118 days, and it looks like the Hallmark Channel has been left out of this deal. So this is good news. The good news is that romance movies, Hallmark Channel movies, apparently part of the deal is action movies only. So I'm really excited about this, that the only movies we're going to see are Taylor Swift concerts and action movies, and of which I'm a fan of both. You can never get enough Taylor Swift concerts. So that's the deal that's been struck. Taylor Swift concerts and Chuck Norris movies. But at least we're going to get some new entertainment. Isn't that good news? I think it's great news. I wish that was the case. Lots of Hallmark films are done with non-union actors. Well, then they should not be even part of this conversation. Hallmark movies should just not be being made. They should just cancel them. Woohoo, no Christmas crap. Well, I am lying. No, everybody's back to work. They're going to even make I moved to the small town to meet my boyfriend that I broke up with, and now I'm realizing my career is leaving me empty. And it's Christmas time, so let's get back together. I really love you. I love you too. I love you more. I love you. Yeah. So not many details, just that it's a tentative deal, and they're super happy that they could announce that they've got 160,000 actors. We'll get back to work. I'm wondering how AI affects this. That's what I want to know. So what do they agree on AI? What did they agree on? Netflix is apparently going to, in response, see, everyone's like, yeah, that's just so great. These actors, they deserve more money. Well, in related news, Netflix stock has dropped, and there's talk that they're going to increase subscription rates again to offset the costs. See, boys and girls, this is how it works, right? I want more money. Things go up. Things go up. I can't afford it. I need more money. So things go up. Things go up. I need more money to pay for those things. I need more money. And it just goes round and round and round and round and round. So buckle up. All your entertainment stuff is about to go up in price in 2024. But, so it goes. We got to be entertained by something. It's cold, it's snowy, and we have to be entertained by something, for God's sake. Last night at the CMAs, if you're watching the CMA Awards, there's some concern about Winona Judd. She apparently does not look good, according to fans, and they're worried. Of course, Winona lost her mom and lost her sister. But the big talk last night was Tracy Chapman's Fast Car winning CMA Song of the Year 4 decades after its release. And that used to be my favorite song, actually. I was in high school at that time. Fast Car, great song. And they actually did a great job with the remake. There's Tracy Chapman right there. And Luke Combs did the remake. He did it last night wearing a Minnesota Vikings hat. How awesome is that? Does anybody know what the significance of that is, though? Like, is Tracy Chapman from Minnesota? I don't know. She was not at the awards show. 35 years, and I think she is officially a one-hit wonder, okay? It was a one-hit wonder, and now it's a two-hit wonder. It's a second time around for Tracy Chapman. Me got a fast car. I'm gonna go to the Dolphin and get some garlic now. To go in my head cheese. That's not how the song goes. The song tells the story of a woman desperate to escape the crippling cycle of poverty. Well, who can identify with that? Come on. Money's falling from the sky. Things have never been better. Houses have never been more affordable. We are loving life. We're all rich. Isn't he awesome? Oh, I love these country stars. Is it me or all these country guys big guys? That's why I like country now. I've moved on to country. The Double XL. The Double XL Club. Yeah, Luke Combs. And what's the other guy? Jelly Roll. Although Jelly's got a bit of ink for me. But, still part of the double, might be Triple XL Club. It's awesome. It's awesome, boys. And my daughter goes to a nightclub on Halloween, and there's like hundreds of people there, and she gets this picture of a guy who literally has this look. Like, he has this look. We're in Manitoba. There's a lot of guys that have this look. And he has the ball cap on, and my daughter says, oh, Dad, this guy just couldn't even enjoy his drink. He was taking so many pictures. He was Luke Combs at the bar for Halloween, but the guy looked like Luke Combs. He was like a doppelganger. I'm like, holy cow, that is so awesome. Double XL doppelganger Luke Combs. How cool is that? So, anyway, that happened last night. Although if you watched it, you already knew that. And you already know that you're at home here at Co-ops of Westman. Heritage, Boundary, Twin Valley, Valley View, or Neepawa Gladstone Co-op, where you will find lumber, gas, ag supplies, and food, all with an organization dedicated to the cooperative way of doing business. Again, Royal Canadian Legion Poppy campaign is on for another couple of days, and if you don't have any cash on hand, You can add your donation to your bill at the food stores. And Tasted Tuesday is coming back next week. We'll have more food to be tasted, more fun to be had. You're at home here with co-ops of Westman at Heritage, Boundary, Twin Valley, Valley View, or Neepawa Gladstone Co-op. And at Auto Fashion, if you need your vehicle all cleaned up for the holidays, make sure you whip by Auto Fashion and they'll take care of you inside and out, creating a fresh and pristine environment you'll love. And don't forget that they're MPI accredited for paintless dent repair, and they're the go-to specialists for vehicle protection, ensuring your investment is shielded from the elements of daily wear and tear. Auto Fashion. At 255 17th Street North, behind Lee's Buffet. And the Skydancer Casino, where they've got turkey trots of cash. They've got, of course, their Thanksgiving promotion going on, amidst a whole bunch of other great promotions that give you access to some potential cash winnings. And, of course, it's a great place to watch football on Sunday. Vikings HQ, go Vikings, in the sports book at the Skydancer Casino, open 7 days a week and 24 hours Thursday through Saturday, just 88 minutes from Brandon in Belcourt. Food specials at the Fire's Edge Steakhouse. They've got loyalty card promos, so make sure you give them a follow, give them a like, okay? Skydancer Casino. And this way you'll be in the loop, too, on the Turtle Island Adventure Park, which is opening next month, along with the Sky Jump Trampoline Park. Great food, beautiful hotel, close to home. Sky is the limit at skydancercasino.com. All right, next on the show. Now I got that song in my head. He got a fast car. I don't got a fast car. There's no songs about an Aztec, eh? My name is Hank Hill. And I'm selling meth at the back of my car because I'm a teacher and I got some health problems right now. Oh, she did. Give me one reason. She did. I stand corrected. I sit corrected. Thank you, Paul. Give me one reason. Well, now she's a 3-hit wonder. This is true. This is true. Although I think she only had one number one, but Paul is more of a Tracy Chapman fan than I am. You know what I'm a fan of, though? Is eggnog. No, I'm lying. I like what goes in it. Rum, but this stuff is too creamy for me. Eggnog? Like, eggnog is one thing. But eggnog? It's called Appalachian Sippin' Cream. Do you like this stuff? This, to me, seems like something you'd put in your coffee. Eggnog. Let go my ego. What a great line, hey? Let go my ego. Remember that? And Mikey. Give it to Mikey. He'll eat anything. You know you grew up in the 80s. This started back in 2022. Eggnog is a rum-based liqueur with cinnamon and nutmeg. Okay, you didn't tell me there's booze in it. No wonder it's called Appalachian Sippin' Cream. Okay, let's start this all over again. Take 2. All right, there's a new product on the scene that is amazing and wonderful, and you've got to try it because it's got liquor in it, and it'll turn your holidays into festive miracle, into a festive miracle. It's eggnog. I didn't realize it had booze in it. This is awesome. Okay, I'm going to try this then. I'll give it a shot. And that's how it should be, because this is, to me, it just screams rich. You know what I mean? And it screams bathroom visit after the Christmas party. And not in a good way. Eggnog. And does it taste like the pancake, or is it kind of like an eggnog cinnamon liquor concoction? I'm thinking number 2. Otherwise, they wouldn't sell a whole lot of it. And what do Eggos taste like? Don't they taste like pancakes or like waffles? Hey, Brenda Gerard, nice to see you. Good morning. Be careful out there on the roads today, Brenda Gerard in Sunseeker Chat. She's a slippery one. Anyway, look for Eggnog. I don't think this is in Canada, but if you are jumping stateside, check that out. Bring it home. Impress your friends. Say, look what I found. Want some eggnog? No, you mean eggnog? No. Eggnog. And hopefully it turns you into somebody wild and silly. Okay? I wish you a lot of wild and silly times with your eggnog. This is awesome. This will put a smile on your face. So what happens when you're just doing your job and someone gives you a bunch of lip and criticizes what you're doing, and they have no business in getting up in your business? You're doing the best job that you can. Maybe you're playing an instrument. Maybe you're doing a little bit. And we talked about this yesterday with John Doerr. Hecklers can get nasty. No one likes to get heckles. It's criticism in public, right? So what happens if you're in the school band and you get heckled by some guy who's at the football game and you're playing the tuba and he's heckling you? He's probably had too many beers and he's like, "You need to sit down. I'm trying to watch this entertainment down here and you're too loud." Well, guess what happens? It is lights out for the heckler. And so this actually happened at a Texas Southern football game. Look at this guy. Okay, you know what? I am not taking your crap anymore. You are seeing correctly. Look at this. You need to stop playing. Oh, yeah? You know what? Take this. Here's a knuckle sandwich, you loser. Boom. Down he goes. Down. And he keeps playing the tuba. He goes right back. I am playing. I work hard for the money. I work hard. He's playing I work hard for the money. And then all of a sudden, oh, hang on a second here. He's playing I work hard for the money. And when you know it, all of a sudden, oh, I lost the camera. How did that happen? Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Take that, you heckler. Down he goes. Tuba player 1, heckler 0. And he didn't miss a beat. He goes right back to the song. Getting snuffed by a tuba player. The song as well kept playing after. While it's unclear if the heckler was hurt, his ego was certainly bruised because this video went viral. Everybody cheered. Everybody cheered. Everybody thought it was awesome. Oh, yeah, fights in the stands. Have you ever seen that? Have you ever been at? That's brutal. And you know what? This is all, This is all thanks to booze. Brought to you by Eggonog. Brought to you by Eggonog. But I thought it was funny that, this guy's just trying to play his tuba. You got something to say to me? I'm just trying to play my tuba here. I'm just trying to play a little song for you to help with the enjoyment of your game experience, and you had too much eggnog, and that is on you. No reason to get all up in my grill while I'm playing the tuba. Should have hit him with the tuba. No, you can't condone violence. Cindy says, should have kicked him in the nads. Well, it wouldn't have been quite as funny on YouTube, would it? He really knew how to throw a punch there, too, and I don't think the guy saw it coming at all. Just down he went. So that's making the rounds this morning. Tuba player just says, you know what, I'm not taking this no more. Okay, what else do I got for you this morning? Apparently there is a Facebook page set up to make fun of Canadians? What? A Facebook page shares memes about life in Canada. Well, let's just see this. See how accurate they are here. In Canada, we play a game called Am I on the Road? Well, that's kind of true, isn't it? Oh, that's true. If uncomfortable was a picture. Oh, yeah, when your sweater gets all jumbled up in there. Oh, yeah. No, they got it pretty good. I have winter tires and heated seats. Canadians flirting. That's true. Okay, they got it. When people start criticizing the United States for its treatment of Indigenous people, act natural. Yeah, no kidding. Everybody in the colonies was awful. Everybody. Stop what you're doing. Canadian links Also do the thing that house cats do where they stop grooming with their legs stuck in the air. Okay, carry on. Oh, that's stupid. Stealing a bike in Canada. My friend Josh got his bike stolen in Winnipeg yesterday. He was on Twitter saying, has anybody seen my bike? I'm like, really, Josh? You're going to Twitter to see if people see your bike driving? And they're, so what if I saw your bike? Excuse me, sir. My friend Josh had his bike stolen yesterday, and your bike looks remarkably like Josh, so I am going to take this bike from you. Well, I bought this at Canadian Tire. This is my bike. Yeah, he put it on Twitter, and he had his bike stolen, so I'm going to have to take this bike from you, sir. Stealing a bike in Canada, my apologies. I stole your bike. 10 out of 10. I'd steal it again. I'm not just saying it's cold outside. I'm saying my doormat broke. Oh, yeah. We have our extension cords break up here. You know it's cold when your extension cord, it's like a candy cane. It's just completely hard, completely stiff. All right. That's going to start a whole bunch of wild comments in chat. Anyway, we have to say goodbye to our social media friends. Hey, thanks for being here for hour one. Hour two of the show is straight ahead, including, according to your zodiac sign, tells you what type of coffee you are. Nearly half of us think that having different movie tastes is a deal breaker if you're dating somebody. And the top 10 popular foods that aren't what you think. That is coming up. Also, we've got the latest update as far as school closures are concerned. One last look at roads before we have to say farewell. Farewell to our social media friends. Moving the party over to Twitch, twitch.tv/Tyler Glenn Show. And we're going to go back to Spain for a quick beach break and say farewell to our friends on TikTok. Thank you so much, TikTokers. Miranda, nice to have you here. Also, George and Tony and Luke and a whole bunch of others who were on TikTok this morning. Thanks for being here. Sparrow, thank you. Thanks for saying hi, Sparrow, and have a great day. And Tyler never sent me my loan. The check is in the mail. The check is in the mail, I promise. TikTokers, have a great day. See you later, RM Basani. Have a great day, and we'll see you again for a fantastic Friday tomorrow at 7 o'clock Central. Okay, thanks, TikTokers. Be safe. Okay, and we say farewell to the rest of our social media friends on Facebook and YouTube and X. Please be safe out there. Have a great day, and we'll see you again for a fantastic Friday. And hopefully Tasha will keep me on track, and I won't forget the keyboard tomorrow. You will be treated to a keyboard Friday. We're moving the party over to twitch.tv/Tyler Glenn.